Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you this new Mercedes E-Class W223, I think, and this is the latest version from Mercedes currently in 2024. So this is the E-Class, and which is the in 1/18 scale die-cast with full opening part from the iScale. Now I got this one for the first time from the Mercedes dealership straight from Germany. I didn't get it from the small end because they haven't got this in Chinese market yet, but in the European market it's already out. And so I got this one first, and let's see what it looks like. I've seen a few photos on the some social media on the Facebook and stuff. The photo, I don't know, it's hard to tell on the photo. I mean, they looks okay, but the one I actually get this in hand, I mean, I gotta tell you, it's I wouldn't say disappointed, but I'm almost inclined to say disappointed early in this stage of this videos, and I'm not excited at all. I mean, the quality is feel like very cheap. I mean, they charge the price of the Norev, okay, or the NZG, like they're over £100, you know. It's not exactly a cheap model, or it's not that expensive like Keng Fai or LCD or almost real either. So fair enough, I understand that, but compared with the Norev or NZG, they are way better than this. Okay, every time when I review iSkills, I always feel this kind of like feeling like, uh, I'm sorry, iScale, you really need to step up. You know, you're charging the price and we're paying the good money here for over £100. You shouldn't have to pay more than £150 for this, by the way. It's definitely not worth it. I mean, I would say if you can get around about 100 to 140, that is a good price, and don't go more than that. All right, so if you see anyone on eBay selling more than that with the shipping cost, it's definitely not worth it, so I wouldn't recommend it, you know. But anyway, so I would say you're charging it for that kind of price, and I'm hoping that to see a little bit better quality, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have a few iScale model in the past, like Audi R8, and I remember when I reviewed it, I really hated it so much. I actually sold it back on eBay with less than half the price of what I paid for, and just want to get rid of it. So and that's what I did. And so here we are again with another iScale model. But I do like the IE model, you know, E class. I don't have E class in my collection, so I just want to have one E class. Um, so unfortunately, they are the only one that doing it at the moment. So here we are. This is what we got. So you know, you don't have a choice. Anyway, let's look at the front. So it's feel a little bit light as well. So I want to say it's more than a kilo. So roughly about 800 gram, I would say. Maybe even slightly less. I don't know. I need to scale it up and see how much it's actually weighed. But I don't think this is definitely more than a kilo. And what I'm disappointed is the number one is the use of plastic quality. They are not that good. And there are some finishing touches is also a little bit, I don't know, lazy, I would say. You know, there's some scratches on some plastic and some lump on the bodies and stuff like that. And maybe just unfortunate in this model that I got. But this is brand new. It's just straight out from factory. So you shouldn't have any of those stuff. You know, I don't know. But anyway, let's look at further in detail. So let's look at the front. And you can see the light details are there. There's some silver painted to show you the daytime running light effects and stuff like that. But it's not that exciting. And the front is better than the back. The back is even worse. So I'm gonna show you that in a second. And then the grills is okay, nice silver painted. They are plastic, they're not metal. Okay, so these are also cheap plastic around here. Norev do that too sometimes. But some Nora models are better than others, and this one is definitely cheap. And the Mercedes logo is also a little bit, yeah, not very good quality either. A little bit scratches around here. And if I open the engine, which is the same as Norev or NZG, it's basically one giant molded. And just apart from Mercedes logos, and there is no decals or anything like that, which is a shame. And the wipers are individual, which is good, but there is no camera or sensors or any effects whatsoever on the windscreen, which is another disappointing. And all these plastic on the top looks a bit cheap and a bit rough as well, and doesn't feel like a premium quality here. If I tap it, it feels a bit thin plastic, they're not very thick one. And also the wheel are another problem. And so if I see the suspension feel a little bit not smooth, and when you turn it, I feel like see, do you hear that? Click, 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 click going on. It doesn't feel smooth, The wheels spin a bit wobbly as well, and also the back is even worse. It doesn't even want to spin. It can't stuck here somehow. Come on, man. Do the models and at least do the right for the wheel. And anyway, I'm not finished yet. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta say that these wheels are also not done properly, and the plastic feel very cheap as well. And you can see some of the silver painted are overlap with the black one. So these are little things, it's get me on my nerve. And also you got panel gaps here, and they are not very, sealed. And this one you can actually put the whole thumb, the whole fingers in there, and then you can actually open it. And also these windows are a little bit thin as well. They are not hard plastic. They're very, very thin. I mean, considering all the other Norev models that I have, and they have much thicker window frames and stuff than this. But anyway, the good news is the interior is a good news. So this is where they actually save their reputation a little bit, I suppose. And you got nice carpet, nice seat and stuff, no problem there. And then you also have nice detail on the door. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see you got all the little buttons on the doors and also at the back. And then you got the center, all the consoles and all the screens, and they're not bad, And also you got all the metal on the brake pad and brake disc, brake, and gas pedals and stuff like that. And I like this Mercedes sales in the painted Mercedes written on it, which is nice. And that looks like actually LED lit up, just like when you open the door. That is good effects. So yeah, so apart from the interior, outside is definitely not that impressive. Now if I close the door, and if I show you a little bit close up, you can see there's little scratches around here as well. And also there's a little lump on the roof. Is it just my model, or is it just the way that they have done it in the factories and all the models are like this? I don't know. I'm curious to find out with other, people on the social media. Anyway, so that's that. And if I go to the back, you can see you got triangle Mercedes logo on the light, which is fine, but it's not that clear. It's not very good quality somehow. I don't know. All right, so anyway, let's look at the boot. Oops, this is also very stiff here to open, unfortunately. Yeah, but anyway, it has carpet and you got little lights there. It's okay. The exhausts are kind of fake, obviously. In the rear car also fake. The actual exhaust is underneath there. Speaking underneath, this is what it looks like. So you got all the detail there for exhaust pipe and stuff like that. And if I go to the other side, and you can see the passenger side also the same. So yeah, so right. So in conclusion, I just feel that this one is a bit let down in terms of user quality, lack of some details. Also the wheel, not very impressive. The wheels is major let down. And also the some paint and plastic quality issue as well. So yeah, other than that, it's okay. I would say 140 pound is a bit expensive. I would say this is no more than 120. I mean, with these floor and stuff, I will change my mind. I'm gonna say 120 is about right. Shouldn't have to pay more than that, but some people might sell a bit more. I don't know, but anyway, it's okay model, okay, and it's definitely not worth paying more than that kind of price. I really hope that they can't step up to the Norev level. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Cheers.